when you actually in a relationship, as a man, as a woman, what do you prioritize?
My partner's happiness. That's what I prioritize.
What I mean, as far as what you are getting from it, from your partner.
That's very vague.
Not really. One, peace. But when I say peace, is like you being kind. When you're a kind person, it makes me want to do extra stuff for you. So again, I prioritize a kind woman first, because like if you want a woman that you like every other day I'm doing this, like I'm like
You side eyeing your chick.
right. I'm like I have no reason to go out my way to do nothing for you. But if I see you kind, like you ain't gotta be kind towards me. If you kind towards a waiter, somebody on the street, somebody walking past, like that, all that kind of stuff is like, man, that's attractive.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure you get that back double because you being kind. So that's why I prioritize that. And of course, everybody knows me. My number one pet peeve is stupidity. So you cannot be stupid. Like
You just gonna call her stupid?
You cannot be stupid. You gotta have some common sense. You gotta be willing to have some common sense.
So going with stupidity. A lot of women,
people.
I'm talking about women when I say this, because I think women do it more than men. A lot of people are stupid, yes, but I'm specifically talking about in relationships. Women, when they around a man, like to turn their brain off.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as being stupid?
No, as long as you got common sense, you can turn your brain off, but don't be dumb. Like, I understand you just doing you basically reverting back to you want to be a child. You want to be not in control, but that don't mean you be stupid. I done met a lot of intelligent children. They have full conversation with you and they children.
Yeah.
So that don't mean you just be dumb. But again, like I said, as long as you got common sense, it don't matter to me.
Yeah.
Now you can be like, if I tell you what's 39 plus 42, and you like, I get that. But if I tell you, hey, it's raining, you're like, let me go and grab this umbrella so I won't get wet. That's common sense. Like, I need you to still be somewhat.
Don't just say
a functioning adult.
Yeah. Don't just say, oh, okay, and then walk outside and be like, oh, it's raining.
Yeah.
Like, you dumbass.
Yeah, my hair fucked up.
I knew I should have brought a jacket. It's raining. Now I gotta go run to the car, get her umbrella, and I'm wet now because you didn't want to listen. Like, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I mean, for me, I'm gonna take this a whole different way now. I feel bad because we're just talking about sinful activities. But the number one thing is, I guess, I'm gonna go there. You gotta believe in Jesus Christ, the Lord Almighty, because that's my Savior who died for my sins. You gotta believe in the same thing. Now, different, denominations. We'll talk about that later. Me and that person will talk about that later. But
Let's talk about it now.
that's I don't have a preference.
We ain't gotta talk about it.
Oh, but I about to say I'll go there.
I'm sure you got a preference.
I'm talking about like denomination, not actual different religions.
Oh, okay.
But like different religions, no, I will not tolerate that. I'm sorry.
You don't want to the big red dot you made your forehead?
I don't know.
You don't want to wear a hijab?
No, I don't. They cute, but no.
You be warm.
No, but I think that's that's what I'm gonna prioritize first. Then we'll prioritize. Can you make me happy? What can you provide for me, and what can I provide for you? Because everything in a relationship is push and pull. And my partner, I want to be able to feel like I don't have to be masculine, because y'all know me a little bit personally more than the viewers, right? But I feel like I shouldn't have to be masculine. And the number one thing in a woman is, I had to get it out the mud. I by myself. Most of our parents were, when I say most, I mean black people. Most of our parents were single parents, and that's what they saw as a woman. They had to get it by any means. I don't want to have to feel like that. And I thank God that I didn't have that situation 100%. To an extent I did, but not like some of the, not like some other people. But I do prioritize if a man can make me feel feminine. But I know everything is push and pull.
How does a man make you feel feminine?
Taking away unnecessary shit that I don't have to deal with. Like, for example, my current situation, my current relationship. Cut that part out. My current relationship is, I don't have to, real simple, I don't have to open doors up. I ain't never had no man to open the door for me. Like, that's sweet to me. I ain't never had that. I don't have to worry about if I got to pull my wallet out and be like, unless this is something that we agreed on, baby, I'll take care of lunch today. You done did enough this week. I'll take care of lunch for us. But any other time, I don't have to worry about who gonna pay. I don't have to worry about who gonna drive. I don't have to worry about if I'm gonna have to open the door up. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about that. And I never had that before. That's just something super simple that just came to the top of my mind. But that makes me feel good.
They're just a regular gentleman though, right?
That's a regular gentleman.
So you never dated a gentleman?
No, these some niggas.
I would say as many times we done went back when we was at Jacktown shit, we done went out and shit. I done held the door for everybody.
Oh,
but we wasn't dating.
I don't let females touch the door. They're around me. Like so.
That's why I say some men are different.
So I got a question, and we can cut it out if you Weren't you married at one point?
I was.
You ain't hold the door?
No.
All right.
She was young. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now, I'm not saying that he was never sweet in other ways, and maybe it just didn't occur
you gonna marry
to
a
him.
motherfucker and can't hold the door?
I mean, hey, listen. We was out here wild and young, ain't no left and right. So I give him that much. But in other ways, he was sweet to me. In other ways, but it was. As far as like opening the door and stuff, nah.
Did in your marriage, did you feel feminine?
No, not one piece. No.
Okay.
I guess different strokes for different folks, but it wasn't all bad. Like it wasn't just terrible.
I'm not saying it was bad. Just mean that aspect of the marriage.
Femininity, no.
She wasn't old enough or experienced enough to know that there are dudes out here that actually
actually
care and actually want to be a gentleman and actually do stuff that he's supposed to do as a husband, let alone a boyfriend or something like that.
And I just think he was very conditioned because he was in the military. I think he was just very conditioned to do a lot of stuff without having to worry about others. And when I say that, I'm not saying because he knows to protect his battle buddies and stuff like that. He don't know how to protect his wife or his loved ones or stuff like that. So. That's a little different, but.
Well, there was a point, I believe, where the military taught or stressed being chivalrous. It's probably not that like that today. I can almost guarantee it's not like that today.
If they did, that nigga didn't listen.
It's just certain shit like, So, I got a video that I want y'all to listen to. And I want to see if y'all agree because I think I agree more with this video than what y'all saying. But I'm just play it.
Women don't accept the reality that men take respect over love any day. Mm-hmm. Any day, every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Respect me before you love me. And then women position themselves where it's like, well, I'll take safety over love.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Safety, huh?
So as long as I feel safe with you, I don't have to be in love with you. Because I'll marry the man that I respect before I marry the man that I'm in love with.
You know what? Whew. When you say that out loud,
she ain't lie.
That makes some sense.
Yeah, no, she didn't lie. I
have no rebuttals.
Because even the safety immediately when you said safety, and I'm like, no, in my head, I'm like, no, they want to marry somebody that's financially keeping them safe.
Mm-hmm. And it's so many different
protect.
It's so many different layers to safety.
But mine
emotionally
keeping them safe.
But I don't have to be in love with my husband because I'm not gonna always.
You're not gonna always.
No. Yeah. But if I'm safe, where the I'm going? Ooh. I'm right here.
You want to go first or me?
So she said, she wanted respect, right?
She's saying the man want respect.
The man want respect. So same thing, kind of what I said with you being kind. You're not gonna be kind to somebody you don't really respect like that. So, but if you kind to me, and all that kind of stuff, like that shows me that you respect me as a gentleman, to want to be kind to me. So I do get that part. You do gotta have respect, especially from your lady, whoever the woman you with, because she don't respect you, everything goes downhill. But she shouldn't even be in a relationship with you in the first place. She just don't respect you, right? And as far as like, we all know women want safety, like whether it is protection, money. Mentally, like they still want to feel secure with their thoughts with you and whatnot. So that's like a given. That's what y'all biological needs are, is to feel safe.
So it's a given, but that's not what you said. Or like what you saying with not wanting to be masculine, does that fall under protection for you? So safety for you?
Yes, And as far as the video, I disagree with everything she said. And I say that because how can you respect somebody that you in a relationship or marriage, however you want to look at it. If you in a relationship, how can you respect somebody but not love them? I respect a lot of people. That don't mean I love you. I love you because God tell me to love you, or that's the right thing to do. But like, if I'm in a relationship with you, why am I in a relationship with you if I don't love you? Like, that's so crazy.
One thing she was saying at the end when everybody kind of started talking over her was that, like, depending on how long you with somebody, you're not gonna always feel that same level of love. You may love them, but you may not always be in love with them or feel the same level of love every day.
And I disagree with that because just because we have an issue or, you know, issues may arise, whatever that might look like for that person, my level of loyalty, respect, and love will not diminish because of whatever situation we're going through at the time. I mean, yeah, shit get hard, but, you know, I'm not going to just not love you because X, Y, and Z. Or now, if you just ain't making me feel safe from the beginning. Now, of course, in the beginning, it probably might start off with small things, but like financial stuff, that'll come later on in a relationship and marriage. I'm not expecting a nigga to make 100 bands off top and taking me out to $3,000-$4,000 dinners on our first night. You know, I'm not expecting that. I probably never will, but I'm not expecting that. But later on in our relationship or marriage, I would expect my husband or my boyfriend or whatever the case may be to make me feel safe in all aspects, emotionally, mentally, physically. We got to have that spiritual connection along with everything else that comes with it. So how can I say that I feel safe with you but I don't love you? I'm not going to feel safe with nobody I don't love. What the hell? That's crazy.
You eventually love them.
And I don't want to be like, well, I've been with him for 40 years. I guess I love him. Because that's what our grandparents did. They didn't leave because they didn't have the option. They didn't have the as much freedom as we have now. My great granddaddy had 4 families. 4.
This is my thing. For
You know this camera not on you, right?
Oh, which one on? And
this camera is clearly facing me.
Oh.
It's clearly, the camera and the screen are clearly facing me.
I've been looking at that the whole time.
Please. Oh, well. That's what you meant by stupid.
she didn't know. She just didn't.
You didn't know.
Now, if you don't know,
no direction.
Did you know?
I was looking at me. I mean, I do podcasts, so I'm.
And I guess because I saw this little part right here that was the camera.
Plays Sanford the Son theme song.
I'm sorry.
But here's my thing though, like you said, as far as a woman, like not being in love with the guy, for you to be in a relationship with somebody, you gotta like them. Yep. And most of the time, for a girl like you, it don't take much for her to love you, especially if you're doing the right things.
Yep.
So the love part is going to come, but she still, again, I get the respect thing. You still gotta respect the person, but the love part is going to come eventually, especially that dude. Like you, I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes can make. I ain't gonna say a lot. There are some dudes that can make women fall in love with him very quickly, like in love, like within less than a month sometimes. So what I mean, so that part is going to come. But again, if she don't respect you in the beginning, none of that matters.
Right.
So, what's more important, loving someone or liking someone when it comes to a relationship?
Liking, because if I like to be around you, I'm always want to be around.
Probably at the end of the day, because like you said, love, you got to grow to love somebody. But the foundation has to be, what is it about this person that I enjoy? Yeah. So.
Because I can love you all day, but if it's for both of our best interests for me to let you go.
Here's my thing. There's a difference between I love you and I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
A lot of people they just love each other. Like there is no I'm in love with you. When you're in love with somebody, you're typically,
there's love and like put together.
Basically. Yeah. Like I said, it's a lot of people. I love y'all. Am I in love with y'all? No. But I love y'all. Like y'all my friends and whatnot. So people need to learn the difference between in love and I just love you.
And that's where a lot of people fail in relationships or marriages or whatever that might look like, because they don't want to leave the security and the safety that they got, but they're going to be unhappy in another aspect of the relationship. And then honestly, if I'm not happy 100%, I'm not happy at all. Mm-hmm. And I've been through certain things.
So what about 80%?
No.
You don't think that's a little unreasonable?
99.98.
I've never been 100% happy in nobody relationship, like friendship, none of that.
And you know,
99. Okay, when you say it like that, maybe 90, Cause I get it. People, we human. I might do some things that person don't like that I'm just not willing to compromise on. I give a little leeway.
I can deal with being 60 to 70% happy as long as that other 30-40% not something I fucking hate. Yeah. So now,
maybe so.
Let's say I like you, but you stupid. That just ain't gonna work at all.
I would say you wouldn't like them then.
You
might be attracted to them, but you wouldn't like them.
Or like I said, I'm trying to think of a
smash and grab. What is it called at the restaurant where you
grab and go?
Grab and go.
Because I know you're not gonna be 100% happy all the time. You know, there's gonna be moments. Let's say you got a 10-year relationship, 3 to 40 years, you might be 90% to 100% happy, but the other you're not. Yeah. It's hard for another individual to make you happy, and if you're relying on your partner to make you happy, something is wrong.
True, because you got that internal happiness is what's going,
Get a fucking hobby, people. Shit, y'all relying on other people too much. Get a hobby.
True.
So, and I'm glad y'all said. I'm glad y'all touched on that because that's actually our next thing. But before I get into the video, I'm gonna ask the question: how long, if you in love, or if you love somebody or in love with somebody, or whatever, how long could you stand to be unhappy?
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.